So for our project, we decided to host a wedding at a hotel. So we got the wedding planner, Kennedy Farmer, the chef and caterer, Gabe Melso, travel and room accommodations, that would be me, Elijah Johnson, and then entertainment would be Ryan Hang. So customer service upon arrival. Upon arrival, guests are sent emails or texts with parking info, dress code, and room block details, as well as provided with a form of contact with the wedding coordinator. Customers arrive at the hotel. Those who fly in are provided a shuttle service from the airport, and there will also be valet available for those who drive in. There will be pre-assigned rooms close to other wedding guests, and we will also provide early check-in for the bridal and groom party. They're also greeted with a fast check-in process as well as nourishments in the lobby.
For the storytelling that we incorporated in this wedding, well, first we have like the timestamps just to give like an idea of everything. So after the customer service and the arrival of all the guests, the ceremony will begin. The bride enters, and the commitment are in vows are then taken, and the couple jumps the broom. The story behind jumping the broom, it's mostly it's a tradition mostly used in Black American cultures during wedding ceremonies, in which it signifies beginnings with your significant other and just like a spiritual union. Because during like slavery, enslaved people were not legally allowed to marry, so as a way to declare their marriage union without legal recognition, they would jump the broom, and it can be seen in like movies such as Roots or Jumping the Broom. And then there's a just like a oh sorry example wedding invitation with all of the information in the hotel. And here's some examples of what jumping the broom would look like. You can switch. It's important that we also incorporate Black stylists and vendors in a wedding. On the left, there are videographers, photographers, florists, etc. You know, everything needed for a wedding. It's important that we incorporate this because not only as a way to include symbols and traditions, it's important to have these stylists that are able to handle black hair and just know what they're doing and have that sort of diversity.
I went over customization, and throughout the wedding, based off of entertainment, the bride and groom can fully personalize their wedding music by having a choice of custom set lists of their favorite songs. And during the reception, the onstage DJ could also take live song requests from guests and keep the energy fun and interactive. We also will offer a range of entertainment options, which can include a wedding specialized DJ, like I said, who knows how to manage pacing, transitions between songs, and engaging the crowd, as that's important because no one really wants a dead wedding. And couples also have options of choosing local live performers, such as bands, jazz groups, or acoustic musicians based on preferences or the style of the wedding you choose to go on with, because not every wedding would just want basic music being played out of speakers, I guess. And then the entertainment partner of choice we have is Clarity Music Production. They specialize in wedding music services and offer a wide variety of options, including cover bands, DJs, NOLA brass groups, Clarity strings, classical brass, solo musicians, and jazz ensembles. And they also provide you with personalized quotes depending on the venue size, equipment needs, and the level of customization you need. Basically, making sure that your couple will get a perfect experience and price and a fair price for their venue. And then I also went over CSR, which is corporate social responsibility through entertainment. So one way we support responsibility, or wait, sorry. One way we help out in this category is supporting local talent, where we hire DJs, bands, and musicians from local companies like Clarity Music Production, helping support local artists and the community. And we also have fair pricing and ethical pay. All the performers are paid fairly, and couples receive transparent pricing with no hidden fees. And environmentally conscious setup, we can use energy efficient lighting, and reusable equipment to reduce waste during the event. Inclusive music choices. Couples can customize music based on culture, background, or personal traditions to make sure that entertainment is welcoming to all guests. And safe event practices, following having event staff follow specific safety guidelines for sound equipment, cords, stage setups to keep guests comfortable and performers safe.
Okay, to tie in with social and cultural backgrounds with customization as one of the factors we chose, including the jumping the broom as the chef of the wedding. They could really pick their own menu they would have. So they would start with past hors d'oeuvres right after around 3 o'clock to like 4:30, and then it would be a big family style dinner, which they would have a choice to pick whatever they want and whatever kind of open bar they would want. And it would fit in with the cultural backgrounds because it could be based off of the wedding attire. The symbols can be placed as gifts exchange, candles, or if they're religious, we can really lean into that. But we can also communicate these cultural factors through the speeches of the guest, or we could just let the food do the talking. Since the food they choose can be based off their culture, it can be the food that they like or the food that they have stories behind. And by also taking that into place, we can have restrictions on gluten-free people or vegetarians, and there'll be options with that based off of local farms from either Lancaster or the wedding or the caterers we provide from.
And how we incorporated DEI throughout the hotel. We will be offering accessible rooms close to the elevator for guests with mobility issues, providing proper accessibility services such as making the ceremony wheelchair accessible and providing ramps throughout the hotel. We will be providing reserved seating for elderly guests. We will also provide quiet rooms for prayer or private nursing. We would have staff on hand trained to assist elderly or disabled guests. We would also be blending diverse cultural traditions and have exclusive vendors.
So right here we have a link. This is our booking link, and this would provide or bring you to our official website where you can get specialized estimates on your venue depending on things like how many guests will be in attendance or how long you plan to rent out the entire ballroom. Other vendors such as hairstylists, videographers, florists, and other wedding necessities are also listed in the second slide that you're welcome to check out. And that's all, right?